Yo, what's up guys, Ranny here. Today we're going through a training pack that I made called Backflip Challenges. This is a low to mid-level training pack, so mainly around, gold to diamond, champ level players, but also some GCs I've seen could probably benefit from utilizing this training pack to improve their challenges as well. Let's just jump into it. Let's just start. So when I see newer players mess this up, it's because they're in a shadowing position where the ball is coming from behind them. The camera is flip-flopped, and rights and lefts suddenly become very confusing. I'll see my students do something like this, where they think that they're going to be flipping into the ball, but they accidentally flip away from it, or they just do a straight backflip, and they're not really getting good contact on the ball. It's really confusing. I know it is. It takes time to get that down, but it'll take less time if you do a training pack like this, I promise. How I want you to start this is just diagonal flipping into the ball. For this one specifically, you're supposed to do a diagonal flip down to the right and try to flip just before the ball gets to your car. You want to be hitting the ball on the top of your car, so just flip slightly early, and it should almost like pinch towards the net if you do it correctly. Once you get that down, I want you to start half flipping into the challenge. So diagonal flip down to the right, and then about halfway through, maybe a little bit past halfway, I want you to flip cancel. So just pull up on the analog stick halfway through the flip. And what should happen is that you're going to land with your nose towards the ball, allowing you to go and just put the ball in the open net. Or I can just miss it. Okay, that's fine too. Some mistakes I see some of my students make is diagonal flipping too early or like too far away from the ball and hitting the ball with the nose of the car. That makes it really hard to go and follow. We want to get the car right in front of where the ball is going, but not in front of it, or that's going to get really awkward. It's going to do something like this. Just want to be just parallel with it, and then flip cancel, go and shoot. The training pack is going to start getting harder and harder around shot number 4. You'll see this one is much faster than the other ones, so you have a lot less time to react. You got to really try to improve your timing on this if you want to get a good backflip challenge. So there's a certain technique I want to teach you guys that if all of this has been too easy for you, I want you to try this. So we're going to start the backflip challenge early, and I want you to hit the ball with the nose of your car. Technically, this is one of the fastest ways to counterattack because we are immediately pushing the ball back towards where it came from. And I'm not saying to use this every single time. It is kind of situational. Like if the opponent is like really close behind the ball, you probably don't want to do this because you're just going to create this gap and they're going to be able to dunk it over you. But if you're seeing an opening where you can do this and you can do this, it might be worth a try. So flip super early. You want to be perfectly in line with where the ball is coming from. Then we have shot number 8. A few of my students said that this is the hardest shot in the training pack, and I would have to agree with them. The ball is pretty high up into the air, and it can be really tricky getting the timing down for this. So I'm going to almost do a little like aerial up into the air here, and then diagonal flip down to the right. And you're trying not to hit the ball upwards like this. So make sure that you are, again, really well in line with it. And then diagonal flip through it. I know it sounds super easy, but it's really not on this one. Problem a lot of my students have on this is they will kind of turn towards the ball and do this, which is technically a fine challenge. Don't get me wrong, that's not terrible to do. But it's not really good for catching our opponents off guard if they see us turning towards the ball like this. Like this is kind of obvious about like what we're going to do. So try to keep your nose kind of going with the ball, maybe a little bit sideways if you really want to. You can do it like this. And then just backflip whenever you think it's the right time. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the training pack. I hope you enjoy it and I hope it helped. Make sure to leave a like and comment. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.